What's up, you guys? Quasi here. Welcome back to the channel. So I was able to reach expert rank with this set here. I'm using Kingdra in the lead. If you guys have been following me, you know how much I love my Kingdra. It's just really strong with the ability to kind of debuff leads or safe switches with Octazooka, and Outrage just hits super hard. I'm also running Dragon Breath Charizard in the back. I tested it with Fire Spin as well, but Dragon Breath just gives you better matchups against kind of like the double dragon teams, while still letting you handle the Charmers, Venusaurs, etc. And then I have Venusaur in the back, just a fantastic generalist in this league. So I hope you guys are having fun in Ultra League. I know I am. If you guys aren't already, please hit that subscribe button. Would definitely help the channel out. Now let's get into this set of battles. So getting into this first battle, we were up against Paul from LIC. As you can see, I'm already facing expert rank players, so these are definitely very tough opponents. We land a Shadow Dragonite lead. So what I'd like to do here is I'll shield a Dragon Claw and then Dragon Breath down. Usually the opponent does switch after I shield here, so you have to be ready for that. And he does, and he goes into a Apollyon. I think I made a slight misplay here because I throw the Outrage when I should have just instantly swapped into Venusaur. However, since he didn't shield, I'm just gonna stay in here. This is gonna be a Drill Peck, and it will take me out, and then I can bring in the Venusaur. Oh, good under farm by my opponent there. He gets in an extra waterfall. So gonna bring in the Venusaur here. So again, I definitely should have just insta swapped into Venusaur. Yeah, so a little misplay there. But now I'm gonna look to shield this Drill Peck and look to farm down. He shouldn't be able to get to another move. Yeah, it's very close, but we are able to farm down, and we have a ton of loaded energy now. And he brings in the Dragonite. We're gonna sort of bait with the Frenzy Plant. It still would do a lot of, a decent amount of damage because of Shadow, and he doesn't shield, so really good call by him. Really making all the right calls there. He goes into Venusaur, so we're gonna go into our Charizard. So again, we are running Dragon Breath, so not as favorable as the matchup, but we are still able to threaten here. So we're gonna throw the Dragon Claw. Even if he doesn't shield, I mean, he has to start shielding because his health is just gonna get very low, and I can just fast move him down. Just gonna go for another Dragon Claw here before he can really throw another move. And he's not gonna be, he has to throw a move here, and it has to be the Sludge Bomb. I don't think the Frenzy Plant would take us out here. So we are able to Dragon Breath him down pretty low. He does take us out there. We're gonna go into our loaded energy, our Venusaur with loaded energy. Gonna throw this Frenzy Plant right away. Gonna force this last shield here, and he's gonna have to go for the Sludge Bomb. So Sludge Bomb coming through, it's gonna do a decent amount of damage, but we're gonna be able to easily survive that. We're gonna farm up, and the Dragonite comes in, but he doesn't have any energy, and we have a Sludge Bomb ready to go for the Venusaur. So we do take game one there. So as you can see, even though we were running Dragon Breath on Charizard, we still had a more than decent matchup against the Venusaur. Even with he had 2 shields and we had none. So Kingdra into Toxicroak, this is a pretty neutral matchup. So I get to the Octazooka kind of right after he gets to a Sludge Bomb. So this is could be the Sludge Bomb. It is going to do a lot of damage, so I usually just shield this up, and then he swaps out. So you really have to watch out for these swaps. I'm going to throw out for the Octazooka, hoping to debuff the Snorlax here. And we do get the debuff, so we're going to go into Venusaur. Venusaur has a poor matchup against Toxicroak, so I want to kind of align it with the Snorlax here. And since we debuffed the Snorlax with the Octazooka, that Body Slam really doesn't do that much, so we're going to take this opportunity to farm up some extra energy. I undercharged it slightly. I'm probably going to get hit by another Body Slam, but I do want to charge up more energy for that Toxicroak that's going to come in. So we are at a little more than a Frenzy Plant here. Probably gonna bring back in the Toxicroak, but it's pretty low now, so it's gonna have to start shielding the Frenzy Plant. Frenzy Plant does about 40% damage to Toxicroak, so it would almost KO it here if it doesn't shield. So we do get that shield, and we're able to get to another Frenzy Plant because we did overload on energy. Does he shield here? We do get that second shield, and he's gonna look to farm. Oh yeah, so I made a mistake there. I thought I can get to another Frenzy Plant. I didn't think he could farm me down, but definitely miscalculated there. Now he has a lot of loaded energy. We're gonna bring in the Charizard here. I was thinking he might throw the Mud Bomb, but it is a Sludge Bomb, so it does do a decent amount of damage, and he has a Lapras. We're gonna swap into our Kingdra right away so that we can hit the Outrage before he gets to a Skull Bash. Now this Outrage, since his defense wasn't buffed yet, it's going to do a lot of damage. You can see over half health. This is likely the Skull Bash, but I'm just gonna let this go, and I'm gonna rely on my Charizard to finish this game here. Oh, it's just a Surf. So, this is just gonna be another Surf. I don't think that this will even take out our Kingdra, but the Ice Shards might. Yeah, it's really close. But we're gonna be able to bring in our Charizard, Dragon Breath down, and this Toxicroak really is not, you know, we have a Dragon Claw already, so this is gonna take out the Toxicroak, and that's gonna be a good game. As you can see, this team works really well. I mean, like I said, Kingdra in the lead is just very, very solid. There's not a lot of dominant leads, but there are a lot of neutral kind of matchups. And the Octazooka debuff does threaten the Safe Switch. This is one of those dominant matchups. So my opponent does swap out right away. And he brings in a Berserker, and I really don't have the best answer for Berserker, you know, because our Charizard is running Dragon Breath, so you really don't see Berserker a lot though, so this is kind of a rare moment. I'm gonna bait with the Dragon Claw here. A Blast Burn would KO the Berserker, and we definitely built up to it, so we do get the shield there. And I'm probably gonna, yeah, he's gonna be able to get to a move. This is gonna be likely the foul play, so I'm gonna shield this up probably, yeah, because I'm gonna be able to get to the Blast Burn and either get his last shield, or take him out. He's probably gonna double shield here, I'm thinking, and Shadow Claws down, which is not the best, but yeah, we don't have the best answer to Berserker on this team. So that's exactly what he does. He has a lot of loaded energy now. I'm probably gonna bring in the Kingdra here. I do bring in the Kingdra. This could be the close combat. However, I don't think I want to save my shield. So yeah, he does debuff himself. This could be another close combat, I believe, but it's just a foul play. So we're gonna look to Dragon Breath down, and are we able to? We are able to Dragon Breath down. So even though resisted, you can just see how oppressive Dragon Breath is, and he brings in a Magnezone. So we're gonna look to debuff this Magnezone here with the Octazooka, and we do get the debuffs, which is really, really solid. We're gonna switch into our Venusaur here to catch what is likely gonna be a Wild Charge. It is the Wild Charge, and being double debuff, it does absolutely nothing to Venusaur. It brings back in the Swampert. So, you know, we're in a pretty favorable spot here. We're gonna throw the Frenzy Plant. This is easily gonna take out the Swampert. I didn't want to overfarm too much. I didn't want to get hit by like a Sludge Wave or Earthquake, so my opponent just backs out there. 3-0 so far. Now going up against Street Kong in this fourth match. So let's see what happens. Kingdra lead into another Toxicroak. So again, pretty neutral matchup here. Dragon Breath does do a lot of damage, but so does the counter damage, and you definitely have to watch out for the Sludge Bomb here. So as you can see, we're definitely outpacing in terms of fast move damage. So we're gonna shield up the Sludge Bomb, and we're gonna be able to get to the Octazooka. But again, you have to watch out for the swap. I'm gonna bring in the Venusaur here. Oh yeah, I believe this is the game where I kind of mess up. So we're gonna get off this Frenzy Plant before the Lapras can get to a Skull Bash. So we do get the shield there, and this is gonna be the Skull Bash. So I definitely should have shielded this, but I believe I just let this go. Yeah, so I let it go. So that's a big mistake by me. He's gonna be able to Ice Shard me down. I wasn't able to get to the Frenzy Plant. So I definitely should have shielded there. I don't really know what I was thinking. We're gonna throw the Outrage here. This is still gonna do a lot of damage, even though his defense was boosted. We do get that last shield there, and he's definitely gonna go for another Skull Bash here. So we're probably gonna shield this up. I'm thinking, yep, we do, and it is a Skull Bash. So we're gonna overload a little on energy and then throw the Outrage. Maybe I should have thrown the Octazooka and just farmed down, but either way, this does take out the Lapras. He brings back in the Toxicroak, and we're gonna go into our Charizard now. And he's not switching out, so this is probably the Sludge Bomb. I'm wondering what he has in the back. The Sludge Bomb does a lot of neutral damage, and he has an opposing Charizard, so this is gonna be really tough for me. I probably lose this game actually. So we land the Blast Burn, but this Wing Attack Charizard is going to be able to farm us down here. Really unfortunate, and he's going to have a move for my Kingdra. So that is going to be a good game. So really well played my opponent. Definitely a misplay there, not to shield that Skull Bash on the Venusaur. If I did shield, this would have, I probably would have been able to win that game. So last game going up against Pokémon 86. Kingdra lead into Clefable, so not favorable at all. We're going to go right into Charizard here. We are running Dragon Breath, so not as favorable, but he does switch out into an Ampharos. We're gonna bait the Blast Burn here, going for the Dragon Claw. Let's see if he shields. We do get the shield, so really good. This is going to be a Thunder Punch. Do we shield here? We do want to try to win switch advantage, but if the opponent invests shields, I don't believe we're going to be able to. So he's throwing another Thunder Punch here. We're going to shield that up, and let's see what happens. So I'm going to throw the Dragon Claw here. If he doesn't shield, I believe I may be able to farm him down. He does shield, and we are able to get to another Dragon Claw. So really, really clutch by Charizard here. And we are able to win switch advantage because Volt Switch is such a slow move that we were able to Dragon Breath him down. So really, really amazing. We're even on shields, and now we won switch advantage. He brings in a Gallade, so we're gonna be able to align our Kingdra to this. You know, even though it's not, this is more of a neutral matchup, but we definitely want Venusaur on Clefable. He goes for the Leaf Blade there. And he switches into Clefable, so we're going to instant swap into Venusaur here. Clefable is really, really bulky. You can see this is an XL Clefable, 24.99 CP, so it's going to be easily able to survive the Sludge Bomb here. But are we able to farm down? We're not able to farm down. So if this is a Psychic, I believe we do live it, but it'd put us very, very low. Yeah, it is a Psychic. So good on us, and we are able to get to a Frenzy Plant here. So this is a game where kind of IVs were really important. You can see my Charizard and Venusaur has really good IVs, so we were able to survive those Volt Switches from Ampharos on the Charizard as well as the Psychic on the Venusaur. So IVs definitely played a role in that game, and we were able to pull that out. We went 4-1, and I do hit expert rank, so really good on the road to rank 24. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.